I've really got my heart set on winning a premiership, and we're on the right track to winning our first premiership anyway. So I'll stick at it for this season anyway. That's for sure.
This is the home of the Gleeson dream. On a clear, warm summer's morning, there are a few nicer places to be than Bayview on Sydney's northern beaches, a place where dust and sheer hard work is only a short swim from the wealth on the water, a calming contrast to where Chris Gleeson calls the office.
Into the straight, Hazlitt. Will the earlier effort tell on Cavalier Savante? It's coming home down the outside, but Hazlitt pinched a winning break, and Hazlitt's going to win. It's a double to Gleeson.
Young and aggressive, Gleeson is the new breed of driver. Afraid of nothing or nobody, this 25-year-old has stunned the trotting fraternity. After only 3 months of the season, he leads the Trainers' Championship by a massive 20 wins.
I feel I've cleaned up my driving a hell of a lot, the last 12 months or so, and still very aggressive, but in the right sort of way, just sort of winning races and that,
But it's this aggressive streak which has put Gleeson in an unwanted spotlight, that of the stewards. In the past few months, Chris and his sister Tess have fronted the stewards on numerous occasions, resulting in 4 suspensions.
Just sort of talking to David Aiken, he was going through exactly the same thing this time last year. He was sort of getting winner after winner, and as I said before, you're in their eyes, so you sort of seem to go and see them more often.
Is there a bit more to it than that, do you think?
It's hard to say, I think there is, but it's hard to exactly say.
Gleeson says the attention from the stewards is adding enormous pressure. Last week he had a 6-month suspension dismissed after an appeal for his drive on Inferno, racing in the white colours at the back of the field.
Now Gleeson's behind a wall of horses as they come towards the 400. He's going to have to go 4 and 5 deep to get a run.
I got 6 months over sort of making a decision of my own, which was going up the fence instead of going wide, and the stewards are telling me that I should have driven this way, whereas, I've been driving for 6, 7 years, whatever, and, it was my decision to go there, and I ran second, which I was happy with the result. And then when I got the 6 months, I'm driving last Friday night, I've gone into a race, and I'm sitting back last, and I thought to myself, well, if I go up the fence, there's every chance I'll get caught in. And I thought, well, I've got to go wide, knowing that I'd go nowhere, and I went wide and ran second last, whereas if I had gone up the fence, I may have run a place,
Just as much a part of the Gleeson success is Chris's sister, Tess, but she has also fallen foul of the stewards and is currently serving a suspension.
Tess, you think the Gleesons are getting a fair go?
Probably not, but as usual, the people on top always sort of get the hardest deals, that's what I suppose when you're winning you got to cop it, and I suppose if we keep winning, it's sort of, that keeps you on top, so, you just can't worry about it too much, you just can't let it get you down, I don't think.
With the success has come the rumours about drugs, but every winner driven by the Gleesons has been swabbed and all have been negative.
There has been a hell of a lot of talk, and everybody's asking what have I got and all this sort of garbage, but it's just you only got to look down here, the surroundings and everything. We've got it down here, and no other trainers have, and the horses just love it. They sort of have a nice canter through the sand for 20 minutes, and then they go for a swim, and you look at the horses, they're nice and hard and fit and that.
Gleeson also trained several horses for bookmakers, and that too has attracted attention.
It's a shame like that. If they're going to take that view, they should bar bookmakers from owning horses.
The chief steward out here at Harold Park, Roger Neighbour, agreed to come on camera and talk about the Gleeson suspensions, but he was then stopped by the general manager of the Harness Racing Authority, Brian Robertson. As for Gleeson, well, his future is unsure. The pressure has certainly taken its toll. Trotting is likely to lose one of its finest young drivers, and even a premiership is not likely to change his mind.
It makes it hard, but if they push me out of the sport, they're only succeeding, so I've just sort of got to put up a fight and hang in there. We're just sort of throwing everything into this season, and then if we can pull off a premiership, all well and good, but if not, I won't bother trying again.